Prop. Clear prop! Today is my second solo flight, but in a way it's my first real solo. I am entirely alone today. In my first solo, my flight instructor, or CFI, Dave, he flew around the pattern with me a few times. We landed, and he got out of the airplane and sent me on my way for a few more laps in the pattern with touch and goes. He was waiting for me when I landed. He helped me put the plane away, and we talked about my flight. This time, it's just me. No Dave watching over my shoulder while I did the pre-flight. No Dave telling me where to go, what to do, or how to do it. Within the limitations Dave has given me, I get to decide what, where, and when I go with this plane. Any mistakes made are mine and mine alone. Any problems that arise, I have to figure out. That realization of that responsibility was incredibly sobering. I was nervous, maybe even a little scared. There was a small part of me looking for an excuse to cancel this flight, but I know I would have regretted it. This was a huge step for me on the road to private pilot, but it was an even bigger step for my own confidence.
Okay, let's do a run-up, set our brakes. Fuel is over on the fullest tank. Let's just check our fuel pump, make sure that's working. Brakes are engaged, mixture is rich, throttle to 2000.
A friend of mine said, checklists keep you sane. There's truth in that. The checklists get you into the groove. They keep you on track and help reassure you that you've done everything you need to do to fly safe. Once I started the checklist, there was no more room for the nerves. It was time to be pilot in command.
Feet off the brakes.
1831 Delta, visual 33.
Number 1831 Delta, British High runway 33, wind variable at 4, clear to land.
Clear to land 33,
Airspeed's coming up, engine instruments look good. There's 60, right rudder when I come out. Right rudder, good. Okay. Let's climb at VY. Heading to 3000. A little breezy up here, but okay. So my goal right now is to just get this trimmed up, hold my altitude, just fly around a little bit today and enjoy it. I'm already high. Let's see if I can get it down.
My plan coming out here today was to go up in the air and do all the maneuvers that I know I have to practice. I wanted to do steep turns. I wanted to do turns around a point. I wanted to do S-turns. I wasn't going to do stalls because I've only done those a couple of times with Dave, and I want to do them again with him before I do them on my own. Once I got up there, I realized that I really just needed some time to fly around. When I'm with my instructor, we're always pretty busy trying to do the work that I need to do to get through. And I felt it would just really be nice to just go up and fly around. Just, can I hold an altitude? Can I turn to a course and hold that course? Can I just enjoy flying for a bit? So that's what I did. I probably spent 20-25 minutes just kind of flying this giant box around the area between Oneida Lake and Griffiths Airport, which is our designated practice area. So I had a good time, but I also wanted to get a little something more, so I did move into doing some steep turns here.
All right. I think I will try a steep turn now.
One Lima Hotel, advising you have the Griffiths Airport in sight.
Okay, first, I need to do clearing turns.
Repeat, 1 Lima Hotel.
So, clear right.
211 Lima Hotel, advised when you have the Griffiths
Clear
Airport
left.
in
Let's
sight.
do a clearing turn. So 90 degrees this way.
We'll advise when Griffith is in sight. Our destination is Watertown, Alpha Romeo Tango.
Only Lima Hotel, roger.
Okay. I don't see anybody behind us, what will be behind us. See no one off to the right. Let's turn, clearing turn back to the right. While trying to hold my altitude.
airport information, India's current, Syracuse, altimeter 3027.
Okay. Clear left, clear right. We did our clearing turns. Let's try a steep turn now, right? So we're going to go around to the west, left to the left. So right rudder in. We want to go to 45 degrees. Okay, get that sight picture. Get a little more power. Hold back. I'm going to drag the horizon. You're climbing.
Syracuse, Lindley Motel has Griffith in sight. Again, we are headed to Watertown. Alpha Romeo Tango.
Just Lindley Motel, roger, thank you.
Alright, so this sucks. I climbed way, climbed way beyond what I'm supposed to. I'm not in... Alright, let's try that again. And steep turn to the left. Need a 45, hold back on it. There we go, there's 45. Looking in more than out. Come on, come on, come on. There, I can feel that. Yeah, that's the feeling. All right, let's straighten back out. Okay, look at that. I did it. I'm at 3,000. I came out west. All right, clear to the right. Let's try it to the right. Pull back. Okay.
Archer 38254, traffic 12 o'clock, 7 miles opposite direction, altitude indicates 2,100, looks like they just departed Cortland.
Okay, you're climbing, not turning sharp enough. Get more of a turn. Hold back on that rudder. Hold back on the yoke. Hold back on it. Hold back on it. All right, start coming out.
I was pretty happy with this second attempt at steep turns. They weren't perfect, but they were generally, the heading was right, the altitude was right. I had to work on my bank some more. I did another pair of these, and then I headed back to the airport. The camera you see in the front window there ended up overheating and shutting down, so I'm left with just this one over my shoulder. I headed back to the airport and did one touch and go and one full stop landing. I'd planned to do 4 or 5 touch and goes, but the winds were coming down the runway just a little off to the left, 8 or 9 knots, which was in my minimums given to me by my instructor. But on the second landing, they were gusting at 15, which put the crosswind component above my minimums. And I was struggling. You can see here, I'm up and down and really having a hard time landing. The second one was a little better, but not much. And I figured it was just time to call it a day and bring it in. There were a lot of good things that came out of this flight. I focused on some of the things I struggled with, as part of this video, but there were a lot of things I did right, and I really do count it as a success. My instructor gave me the tools to fly the plane, and now that I'm soloing, I can take those tools and hone them and become better at what I do. And I'm really looking forward to doing more and more of this and continuing to get better. I've been up again with my instructor since this flight, and I can't wait to go up by myself again. As soon as I'm able to, I'm going to do it.